Okay, so we're here in our spray booth. We're going to show you the couple shutdown procedures today. The first one is what we're calling the daily shutdown procedure. If you're using the gun every day, it's the quick greasing procedure that we want you to do at the end of the day. And then after that, we'll show you a more long-term shutdown procedure. If you're shutting down for longer than a weekend, it's the greasing procedure we want you to use that gives a more thorough greasing through the complete cartridge of the gun.
Exactly.
So Chris, why don't you walk through first the pressure relief procedure?
Sure, yep, we'll do a quick shutdown. Right now, our hoses are pressurized. We'll go through, turn your safety.
So as a reminder, just follow the pressure relief procedure as documented in our manual.
Exactly.
We're going to go through that here, but if you have any questions on that, refer to the manual.
Yep. Shut your valves then. Make sure that those are closed. Now we'll turn the gun back on. I'll turn our air on. We'll trigger.
So that's just getting any residual chemical out of the gun?
Exactly, and then I'll put my safety back on. And there, we're depressurized. So now we'll go ahead and do that daily greasing procedure. We'll take our air cap and mixed chamber assembly out. Pull that out, and then we have this special adapter that's made. This will, with the grease fitting on it, this will adapt your grease gun.
That's going to come with every gun we sell, so you'll have that.
So now that's on there. You can go in any orientation. Go in, and it's approximately two pumps of grease on there, and you'll see it come out of the clean-off air port. I'll demonstrate. There's 2 pumps. You can start seeing it coming out of that port. When it comes out of there, you know that the front of your grease or gun is fully greased.
Okay, from there, you're ready to put
and
the
that's
cap
all it
back
is.
on,
Yep,
and
I
that's all
put
there is to it.
put your mixed chamber back in with the air cap. Throw that back on. What I like to do also, if it's going to sit, I'll just put a little bit of grease on my finger here, and then just put some over the front port, exit bore of your mixed chamber, and you're good.
So it just prevents any residual moisture in the air getting into your chamber overnight.
Just added protection, right?
Sounds good. All right, so that's all there is to it for the daily shutdown procedure. Okay, so now we're going to run through the procedure we want you to use if you're shutting down the gun for a weekend or longer. Certainly you want to do it if it's going to be shut down for 3, 4, 5 days or more.
Exactly.
We're going to push grease through the body of the fluid cartridge to make sure any residual material that's left in there gets pushed out.
Right.
So Chris, why don't we run through that procedure?
Sure. We'll depressurize our gun first. Same procedure. You get your safety. Shut your 2 fluid valves off, your A and your B. I'll turn my air on. Safety off, and we'll trigger. Now our gun is fully depressurized. We'll leave the gun in spray mode for this procedure now, and I'll show you why. To grease this, we're going to use this block, this custom grease block that we have.
That block is going to be included with all the guns.
It is, yep. Every gun will get one of those blocks, those grease blocks. So we'll take our hose manifold off. Put your grease block on. It installs just like your hose manifold. Pop it in there. Use your nut driver to secure it on. And again, this is different now. So we're going to have to move our valving needles. We're going to go into the spray position. So we're going to turn our air on and hold the trigger. And then while we're holding the trigger, we're going to turn the air off so the gun is in spray mode. So we need to make sure that our safety is not engaged. We want it in spray mode. So I'll turn the air on, pull the trigger. I'll turn the air off while holding onto the trigger. So now the gun is in spray mode. We can disconnect from the air at this point. And then basically pump this full of grease. You'll see residual come out of the A and B material. Any residual left in the cartridge will get pushed up by the grease. So pump this full of grease. I'll do it over the garbage can here until you see clean grease come out. That's pretty clean there. At that point, your needles are greased. We'll turn the air on to get it back into the off position now. Now the needles are in off, and the gun is now ready for long-term storage.
So Chris, there's still some areas of that cartridge that when you do that greasing procedure, there may still be some material left in the front of the cartridge in front of the needles.
Right.
And that's why even after doing that, we still want you to do the daily grease procedure then, remove the air cap, and
in the mixed
put
chamber.
a couple shots of grease down the front of the cartridge like we showed you.
Exactly. Use that, pull your air cap out, just like you said, and put about 2 pumps of grease through that.
Okay.
And then your gun is set for storage.
Sounds good.